Hey Adamowski, I guess this is my final project, my dramaturgical portfolio. I did my capstone because I was graduating, and I had to take this class alongside it, which was odd. And I know that I guess I'm doing a reflection on it, but I'm still going to try and hit all the bullet points and do what you told us to do in class, which is kind of, a lot of sum-ups. To begin, the show itself is called Street Songs the Musical. It was called Street Songs the Musical, and it was about a young street performer or busker named Scotty, it was a average night for a street performer. Was what the show was supposed to be centered around, but then there were themes throughout the show. The show itself is about a lot of different things. It is about injustice, mostly, and people feeling trapped or betrayed. And it was born from a lot of life experiences and experiences I saw on the street of Mill Avenue, and just different areas around Roosevelt and Fifth, up in the artsy district. Phoenix. So, that's the introductory part of it. My directorial approach for the show was I was trying to make things as natural as possible to kind of almost stage actors in real life and record it, which was what I ended up doing, is I got to record it. But even if it wasn't being recorded, it was just throw actors into what looked like a real situation, and get people thinking, just because I like the idea of happenings and having people not expect a performance, or not expect people to go on random tangent monologues on the sidewalk. But I wanted to surprise people, but wait until that last moment, keep it real, and it turns out these people, they turn out to the audience or people passing by, and they kind of stand on a soapbox and they continue their scene, continue their monologue. So that was where I was kind of going directorially. My research process was a 7-month-long span of me going out 3 to 5 nights a week and playing music on the streets, earning a decent amount of money doing it, but at risk, because it's I got mugged multiple times out there. So I eventually stopped doing it. But 7-month stretch of doing this, it was enough to sit there for an hour and a half and write this short play and assemble what songs I wanted to go in it, which were songs that I played on the street that I felt aligned with ideals or characters that I had in the show, or ideals I wanted to talk about in my show. So that was the research process, and a lot of the characters are based off of people that I've met on the street. The soldier, that was probably the most prominent person. That was definitely a real person who recently enrolled at ASU and who came up to me. I don't know why he started talking to me about it, but he must have felt comfortable. But he went on and on and on about kids disrespecting their teachers in their schools and not just doing the work, and talking about work ethic, which I have differing opinions than a lot of people on education. But regardless of what I thought, he had a lot of passion for it, and it was really interesting, and I had to throw that in there. He had very good points and definitely the energy behind it. And the homeless couple that is in the show, Benny and Tina, they are very much real people who I changed the names for, but those were conversations I had with real people, for the most part, is what I was going for in this show as far as research goes. Check out the visual oral dramaturgical section. Okay, but the other videos on this channel basically would be that, and the action plan. I will talk about my horrible action plan in retrospect, is I should have had a stage manager. The biggest mistake I made going into this capstone, or two big mistakes, was I didn't have a stage manager, and I didn't change anything in the script as I went along. I should have made changes, but I don't know what got stuck in my head that I wanted to stick to this script. I should have made some changes in it. And I think it would have gone a lot better had I had more available actors and people who didn't, back out a last second kind of thing. But and proper communication channels, because at points I supposedly I was supposed to have it in the secret garden, and then the night I was supposed to have it, something else was there. Someone had also scheduled on the same night and had double booked the secret garden, so that was fun. And I ended up moving it to Mill, which is where I wanted to do it in the first place, and that was where it all happened in real life. So it ended up working out, and I liked it. Hopefully I haven't prattled on too long. Almost, probably maybe 8 minutes by the end of this. I want to remake the whole thing. I'm going to redo the whole thing. Hopefully this next season, either at wherever we'll put it up. I want to actually rehearse somewhere and have a good month of rehearsals and real scheduling, and a stage manager. That would be great, a stage manager. Other than that, I believe that is what I was supposed to do for this. Hopefully it is. Thank you.